Bonjour à la classe. Hello, year eights. So today we are doing les instruments, which is our second class on instruments. So last week you learned how to talk about what instruments you play or you don't play. Today we're going to take it a step further and we're going to give reasons as to what instruments we like to play or what we don't like to play. Okay. So the objective is to say which instrument you like to play or don't like to play and give your opinion, just as it says here. And you'll be able to use opinion words to create longer sentences, and you'll be able to use parce que c'est to give your opinion. So if you remember from sport, parce que c'est means because. Now, as a starter, I'd like you to follow the link and complete the quiz. Now, this quiz will ask you to record a few sentences. I've noticed pupils in the past who've done this for me tend to skip over them all. I'd really like you to give it your best shot, okay? I don't care about how you sound. I don't care if you think you sound really bad or you think you can't pronounce it properly. I don't care about any of that. The point of this exercise is to build your confidence for you to try, okay? That's all I want you to do. So do your best. Pause this video now, follow the link and do that. Then come back. So for your first activity, now hopefully you will have downloaded the worksheet that goes along with this video. So for your first one, you're going to create 6 sentences using this table. Now on your worksheet, you will see these numbers, okay? And you'll notice there's a little dot between each one. And all you're going to do is you're going to match the number to each word in the table and create a sentence. Okay, so for example, the first one says 1, 1, 1, and 5. So if we go here, right, let's have a look. Oops. We've got 1, which is j'aime jouer, and 1 again, du violon, 1 again, parce que c'est, and 5, amusant. And that creates a full sentence. J'aime jouer du violon parce que c'est amusant. I like to play the violin because it's fun. Okay, so nice and easy. So there's one number for each part and you just have to match them up. Okay, so you're going to write it in here. Just like that. J'aime jouer and just copy it all in. Okay. Now watch out for this one. You'll see there's 3 numbers there rather than 4. If we go back here, number 6 is there. So this one is 6, 1, 2. 6 says, je ne joue pas d'instrument. And that means I don't play an instrument. Obviously, if you say you don't play an instrument, you're not going to need any of these words, are you? So you're going to say, je ne joue pas d'instrument parce que c'est. I don't play an instrument because, and then the number I've given is 2. So you're going to look for number 2. Oh, there it is. Parce que c'est casse-pied, right? Because it's annoying. Okay, so that's what we're going to do for that one. It's nice and easy. Just match up the numbers. Now, as an extension task, if you do really well with that and you would like to give it a go yourself, why don't you take something from each one and create your own sentence? Okay, write 1 or 2 sentences for me, right? Everything's there in order. You just have to pick. Think of it like a pick and mix bag in a sweet shop, okay? But do it in order, right? There we are. So that's your first activity. Now, your second activity is a listening one. I'm going to do the listening now with you, and I would like you to put an X next underneath each one that he says, that I say, sorry. So for example, if we look at Paul, Paul is going to talk about a guitar, de la guitare, okay? Now, if I say he likes the guitar, you're going to put an X under j'aime. If he says he doesn't like the guitar, you might put an X under je n'aime pas. Okay, so I'll read out the first one as an example. So, bonjour, je suis Paul. J'adore jouer de la guitare, mais je déteste jouer du violon. So I'll say that one more time. Bonjour, je suis Paul. J'adore jouer de la guitare, mais je déteste jouer du violon. Okay, so I said, j'adore jouer de la guitare. Okay, j'adore, so you're going to put an X there. We said, je déteste jouer du violon. I hate playing the violin. Okay, so because we need the guitar, we want to listen for the guitar. He says he loves it, so that's why we're going to put the X. Okay, so there's only one X that needs to go with each person. Okay, not more than one. Right? So that's your first one done. So listen for the others, pause and rewind as many times as you like. Okay. So, numéro 2, Célia. Salut, je suis Célia. J'aime jouer de la trompette, mais je n'aime pas jouer du piano. Okay. Salut, je suis Célia. J'aime jouer de la trompette, mais je n'aime pas jouer du piano. Right. Pause and rewind if you need to. Lise. Bonjour, je suis Lise. J'adore jouer de la trompette, mais je déteste jouer du saxophone. Bonjour, je suis Lise. J'adore jouer de la trompette, mais je déteste jouer du saxophone. Pause and rewind if you need to. Jean. Bonjour, je suis Jean. Je n'aime pas jouer du claret, mais j'adore jouer du saxophone. Bonjour, je suis Jean. Je n'aime pas jouer du claret, mais j'adore jouer du saxophone. Last one. Salut, je suis Michael. Je déteste jouer du violon, mais j'adore jouer de la batterie. Je déteste jouer du violon, mais j'adore jouer de la batterie. Okay, so you can pause and rewind any of that you need to and listen as many times as you like. Put an X under each one that you think it is. Okay? Now, for your final activity, is it your final? Well, almost final activity. You're going to choose which one you would like to do. We have a silver activity and we have a gold activity. Okay, so a silver task and a gold task. You can do the silver task if you'd like. The silver task is where you write sentences by filling in the gaps in the text provided. So there's a task, there's 4 sentences here, and you have to fill in those gaps. And what I've done is I've given you in brackets what I would like you to write. So for example, j'aime jouer du, and then you're going to put an instrument. However, you have to be careful because I've written du, that means it's masculine. So you can only choose one of the instruments that is masculine. So for example, du violon, du piano, du claret, and du saxophone. There's only 4 you can choose from there, unless of course you know any other instruments that are masculine. Okay, so watch out for that. And the same goes for the next one, okay? J'adore jouer de la. Okay, so now this one has to be feminine, okay? So I think we had drums was feminine, and so was the guitar, de la guitare, de la batterie, all right, de la trompette, right? So watch out for those. But then this sentence is a bit longer, and it says parce que c'est, because, and then you're going to put in an adjective. Now you can use this table that you did before, that you looked at in the first task, and there's lots of adjectives you can use there, okay? You can put any one you like, okay? So this is just a scaffold, all right? Something to help you write out those sentences. So that's that one. Now, if you like, you could do the gold task instead. Now, the gold task is where you write sentences using a word map that I've made for you, okay? And you're going to do very similar to the silver task, but you're going to write the sentences yourself, okay? So here is a word mat I've made for you. All the vocabulary is there that you need. We've got all of our instruments, okay, over here in the orange and green. Obviously, the orange is masculine, green is feminine. We've got all of our adjectives that you've been using in the first task: barbant, merveilleux, chouette, nul, affreux, moche, assez bien, incroyable, facile, amusant. Okay, so there's lots of different ones there. And then, of course, we also have these. It's these sentence starters from the first activity. J'aime, j'adore, je n'aime pas, je déteste, mon instrument favori c'est, je ne joue pas d'instrument. Okay, now I have added a red box here. Now this red box is for those higher level sentences. Okay, so this is to really stretch those abilities. And these are sentence starters because these will go before j'aime, j'adore, je n'aime pas. So for example, you could say pour moi, for me, pour moi, j'aime jouer du claret parce que c'est nul, for example. Okay, so those can just add those extra higher level sentences or create those high level sentences for you. Okay, but once you've done that, there is a Kahoot. Okay, and I put a link to the Kahoot, and it's just to practice instruments in general. Okay, just to practice everything you've learned. It's not too long, it's quite short. Okay, so it's not too much work for you. If you have any questions about any of that work, okay, if you're not sure about something, me and Miss and Sir, we're all hanging about on Teams, so you can just drop us a message, okay? Thank you very much, and until next time, au revoir.